title given to me is Database Concepts. This is from module number 5. I am going to explain the basic concepts about the database. Target group of learners, 10 administrative staff working for Muscat Electricity Distribution Company. So this is the target group given for me, and all the examples throughout my lecture is prepared based on the target group. Aim, session aim. After completing this session, the user, that means the learner, can understand the concept of database. What is a database? And they can understand and they can appreciate the time saving and the benefits of this, and they can do more effectively all the database applications, whatever available in the company. And session objective is they can know what a database is, structure and elements of a database, components of a database, and how to create a tables, setting the relationship between the tables, and then what are the data types available, and then index, how to set index for a particular table. So these are the things, this is the objectives of this session. With this, let me enter into the topic, database. Database means it is a collection of data, collection of persistent and interrelated data. So if you see, there are three keywords available: persistent, shared and interrelated. So persistent means which is already ever, which is ever ready, which is always ready for use. Shared, which can be shared by more than one person. And then interrelated, collected from different locations and applying some principles like removing the duplications, etc. So this is interrelated. In a database, we can store conventional and non-conventional information or data. Example for conventional, as we know, the conventional means usual things. Example about a person, about the things, events, places, so whatever it is, the usual things we can store it in a database. Non-conventional information also we can store in a database. Example for non-conventional, unusual things like photographs, fingerprints, videos, etc. So this is the definition for database. With this, we are going to see what are the elements of a database. There are three elements available, very important elements. The first one is entities, second relationship, and then procedures. The third one is procedures. Let me discuss one by one. Entity. What is an entity means? It is a real world object about which we are going to store the data in the database. It may be anything. It may be a student or a teacher, or it may be a table or a computer, or whatever it may be. It may be anything. So about which we are storing the data in a database, that is called entity. Relationship. Relationship means it is a link, it is a connection or an association between the entities. At least we need two entities to have the relationships. We can have the connection between the entities. So that is called relationship. Procedure. A procedure means it is a task, a well arranged, sequenced, a well arranged task on the database. So that is I am going to call a procedure. There are so many procedures available. If you take in an electricity company, they are having bill collection from the customers, preparing the electricity bill of the customers. So all these are some examples of procedures. Components of a database. There are 4 components available for a database system. The 4 components are data or information, hardware, software, and then the users. These are the 4 components. I repeat: data or information, hardware, software, and then users. So let us start from the users. Users, there are 4 different types of users available. There are 4 groups available. So the first one is end user, database administrator, and then application programmers. So 3 types. 3 types of users available: programmers, application programmers, end users, and database administrators. If you come and see the hardware, Hardware, it may be a physical component like hard disk, a secondary storage device, and then primary storage. It may be a processor, so whatever it may be, the hardware components related to that. Data, we know this is the basic thing, data or information. Database management system, it is the software which is used to do any operation on the data. So there are four components: data or information, hardware, software, and users. So these are the four components of a database system. Then inside a database, the data, all the data are stored in the form of the tables. This is the concept given by Dr. E.F. Cobb. He is basically a mathematician. He gave the concept of relational algebra. So based on the concept, we are storing all the data in the form of a table in a database. If you see what is a table is a collection of rows and columns. This is a sample table I am having for the customers, those who are paying or those who are having the electricity connection. Customer ID I am having, customer name, place, and then type of the customer. So these are the four things I am having about the customers. Now customer ID, this is one column, this is column 2, column 3 and column 4. There are 4 columns available in this table and there are 5 rows available. So a table is a collection of rows and columns. There will be many rows and there may be many columns. So collection of rows and columns is called a table. Now we will discuss what is a row, what is a column. A column, otherwise called a field. We can say it as a field. So field 1, field 2, field 3, field 4. We can say it as a field or a column. A row means it is a record. You can see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 records in this. We can say a row or a record. We can say column or field. So if you see this, the red color. So this is one column. I am giving an example. So here the red color. So this is I am going to call a record. That means a row. Now data types. What are the data types available? Here I am referring MS Access. In MS Access, what are the data types available? Every field, every column should have a data type. What type of data that we are going to store there? So for every column there is a data type. Here I am taking all the data types that are available in MS Access. There are 9 different types of data types available. So the list is given here like text, memo, number, date or time, currency, auto number, yes or no, OLE or